about these outside actors? Do you have any more intelligence as to where exactly they're coming from and when they arrived, and have they taken part in both things in the protest, or just one?
No, it's clear from their tactics that they're taking part, that they are infiltrating other protests to hide themselves and then use that as a jumping off point for their actions. Uh, Friday night's protest was a much larger crowd, and it was a much larger crowd of peaceful people, our own citizens coming out and voicing their displeasure. We didn't have any trouble at all whatsoever for first several hours, and then it turned. And as soon as it turned, our citizens and our communities left the area very quickly, and this more organized group was active until about 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday morning. Last night, total crowd at the beginning was relatively small. I think based on the actions of Friday night that people were a little bit more hesitant to be involved. And again, it started out peacefully. A lot of people chanting and having a positive message. But it turned very quickly last night. It was very rapid ramp up. I'll say this also, on Friday night, we had people in the crowd trying to keep others from being involved in violence. So,
Chief, do you believe many of these outside actors are not even involved in this protest? They're just committed to violence and destruction?
yeah, I mean, I think that's clear when you look at the things that they're targeting. Certainly I think when we see what was hit last night along Monument Avenue, I think we can all understand attacking the symbols of the past and of a racist past. But when you look at trying to burn down a VCU dormitory, or burn down people's homes, or burn down and loot the stores that we depend on every day, those things don't correlate at all. So, I think there is a much more organized effort, and we're doing our very best to determine where that's coming from and who's pulling the strings.
Can you tell us at all what groups you've associated with these folks?
I don't. I mean, we do have anti-fascists. We have some anarchists to a large degree, but there's people from outside of this state and outside of this area that we know that are involved, and we're doing our best to identify them and backtracking what their affiliations are.
Gabrielle.